Hello everyone, it's half term, so I'm having a walk. I'm actually walking. I always say to my students, as soon as you learn how to drive, you don't use like your legs as much. Some of my students are like, oh, I'm still going to walk to like school with my kids in the morning. I'm still going to walk to the shops. No, you're not. No, you're not. If you're going to exercise, you've got to actually go out and do it on purpose. This video today is about staying on the biting point. I've got loads of ideas here. Staying on the biting point. Okay, I've made so many videos about the biting point, it's outrageous, but today again some of my students are lifting up the clutch too quickly. Okay, so you need to stay on the biting point for about 2 car lengths. Really use it to help you to move the heavy car forward, guys. There is never a time that you can come off the clutch quickly. Never. I have never said to my student, now lift the clutch up quickly. That is never ever come out of my mouth, apart from when I'm lying or making videos about how not to do it. Okay, lifting the clutch quickly is not a thing. You need to stay on the biting point for 2 car lengths. You need to come off that clutch slowly clutch up. I remember that from all of my training. Slowly clutch up. I remember my teachers saying, you've got to tell your students to slowly up clutch, and they're totally right. You need to stay on the biting point and use it as an ally. You need to stay on the biting point to push the heavy car forward. Okay, it's like, visualize yourself being at the back of the car and pushing the car. You wouldn't go up to the car and just shunt it. You can't transfer the energy to the car. You need to put your hands on it and push it for a while, right? You need to stay on the biting point. It's a bit like just pushing a heavy trolley full of food. It's really heavy. You need to push it for a while. Stay on the bite. And that means in between gear changes as well, when you're changing from first to second, especially. Okay, first to second, that can be very aggressive. If you come off quickly, you're really going to feel that. So you need to stay on the biting point again, up to the biting point, hold it for 2 car lengths, travel up to the biting point, hold it for 2 car lengths. That can be in any gear. Okay, so the lower the gear, so if you're in like gears 1, 2, it's going to feel more aggressive because there's more energy, there's more power in those gears. Okay, when you're coming off your clutch, when you're in sort of like the higher gears, 5, 6, okay, it's going to be less aggressive, but still never fast up clutch. Never slowly up clutch. Find the biting point, hold it for 2 car lengths, push the heavy car forward, become friends with it, use it as an ally, use it as a big friendly muscly friend. I think that works.